Hello student, myself Jigar J. Patel. Today I am taking a session on arrays and numeric array. So objective of current session are define array, how to create an array in PHP, types of array in PHP. Now array, an array is a collection of elements of same data type. An array store multiple values in one single variable. An array is a special variable which can hold more than one value at a time. An array can hold many values under a single name, and you can access the value by referring to an index number. So now when the array will be used. So normally in a variable, we can store only single value. So if we want to store more than one values, or if like if we want to store a record of 10 student, okay, in that case we have to declare 10 different variables. But if we want to store all the 10 records of student under a single name, then that can be done with the help of arrays. In arrays, all the elements are accessed using an index number. So index number is also known as a subscript number, or an index number is nothing but it is almost same like an index of any book. Now how to create an array in PHP? In PHP, the array function is used to create an array. So here is the syntax array, then a bracket. In PHP, there are three types of array. First is indexed array. So arrays with a numerical index is known as an indexed array or a numerical array. Second type is associative array, an array with named key or named index. So if we are using any key which contains some alphabets, then it is known as an associative array. And the third type, there is a multi-dimensional array. An array containing one or more array is known as a multi-dimensional array. Now array function and numerical array. So how we can create a numeric array? So in simple, numeric array means an array whose index key is a numerical value is known as a numerical array. It is an array created in either C or C++ language. In PHP, the array function is used to create an array. So with the help of array function, we can do it. Syntax $array name is equal to array. In a round bracket, we have to provide the values. Okay, so here array name, that is my array name. Array, that is a keyword or that is a function by which we can create an array in PHP. And here we have to provide the list of values. So based on that list of values, it will determine the size of our array. So in numeric array, each element are accessed a numerical key value that is starting from 0 for the first element and so on. So if my numerical array contains 10 elements, then by default, the index number of first element will be 0. Then the index number of second element will be 1. In the index number of last element, that will be 9. Now example, PHP starting tag, $name is equal to array in bracket. I have provided three values. So first value is Arpan, second is Soham, and third one is Elisa. So here, all the three values that belongs to string data type. Okay, and I have provided three values. So here, an array with name has size of 3 and it has a data type of string. Now here, first element, that is arpan. So index number of first element, that will be 0. Index number of second element, that will be 1. And index number of third element, that will be 2. Because we have not provided any starting index number. Then print underscore r dollar name. So now here, name, that is my array name. And here I have used print underscore r. So it is a function by which we can print array elements. Then ending PHP tag. So now the output of above code will be array in round bracket 0 tends to arpan. So 0, that is my index number. So at index number 0, arpan will be stored. 1 tends to so on. So at index number 1, a value so on will be stored. And 2 tends to Elisha. It means at index number 2, Elisha will be stored. So by this way, we can use a array in PHP. Now, using array identifier. So we can also create an array with the help of array identifier. Now, what is array identifier? So a square bracket is known as an array identifier. So like in C, we are writing integer a in a square bracket 5. So it means a is my array and 5 will be the size of array. So square bracket will be my identifier. So in PHP, we can also create an array using array identifier like C or C++. Syntax $array name array identifier is equal to value. Okay. So here we have to write down individual statement for each time or for each element. So example, PHP starting tag $name array identifier is equal to arpan. Now here name will be my array name. Okay. Now arpan, that is my first element. So its index number is automatically assigned as a 0. Then second $name array identifier is equal to Soham. So Soham will be my second element. So it will be stored at 0th index. Sorry, it will be stored at index number 1. $name array identifier is equal to Helisha. So Helisha will be my third element and it will be stored at index number 2. Now I'm using print underscore r function $name. So again, it will be used to print an array elements and closing PHP tag. Now the output of above code is same like array at index number 0, arpan will be stored. 1 tends to so on. So at index number 1, so on will be stored. 2 tends to Elisha. So at index number 2, Elisha will be stored. So by this way, we can also create an array in PHP. Now defining starting index value. So by default in PHP, starting index number is 0. But if you want to specify a starting index value, then you can do in a PHP. But the same thing is not possible in C or C++. So by default, starting index of an array is 0. And it is increment by 1 for each successive element of an array. So if my first element is stored at 0th index, then second will be at 1, then 2, then 3, and so on. But it is also possible to define starting index of an array in PHP. So example, PHP starting tag, then $name is equal to array. So here I'm using array keyword or array function. So name will be my array name. Now here I have written 10 tends to arpan. So arpan, that is my value. Now here 10, that is my index number. So in a previous example, if I'm not writing these, then by default arpan will be stored at index number 0. But here I have specified number 10 as an index number. So arpan will be stored at index number 10. Now for som, there is no any value provided. So what it will do? it will increment by 1. So 10 will be increased by 1. So it becomes 11. So at index number 11, Soham will be stored. Then Elisa, again it will increase 1. So Elisha will be stored at index number 12. Now print underscore R dollar name. So again it will print an elements of array name. Then PHP ending tag. Now so the output is array 10 tends to Arpan. So 10, that is my starting index number. So at index number 10, Arpan will be stored. Then at index number 11, Soham will be stored. At index number 12, Elisha will be stored. So by this way, we can also define a starting index value in PHP, which is not possible in C or C++. Now, adding more elements to an array. So if we have created an array in PHP, and if we want to add some more elements into existing array, then that can be possible in PHP. Once an array is created, we can add more elements to an existing array using array identifier. So means square bracket. Example, starting PHP tag, dollar name, array, Arpan, Soham, and Helisa. So these will be my 3 elements. So here 0 index, that is for Arpan, first for Soham, and second for Elisha. Now print underscore R dollar name. So with the help of this function, I'm displaying all the array elements. Now after it, if I want to add some more elements, so that can be possible in PHP. So dollar name array identifier is equal to Shivani. So Shivani will be my new element into an existing array. So it will be stored at index number 3. Now print underscore R dollar name. So it will display an array elements. Now ending PHP tag. So output will be, so first array, then 0 tends to Arpan, 1 tends to Soham, and 2 tends to Elisha. So that output is coming with the help of this statement. But after it, we have added one more element, that is Sivani. So output of this statement will be like this: 0 Arpan, 1 Soham, 2 Elisha, and 3 Sivani. So by this way, we can add some more elements into an existing array. So in this session, we have learned what is array, what are the different types of array, how we can create an array with the help of array function as well as array identifier, how we can define a starting index number, and how we can add some more elements into existing array. Thank you.